Speaking of some update, we got a new AP poll come out. Tennessee moves into a tie with the Ohio State at number two, which I don't. I mean, hey, I don't understand this whole tie deal, but we'll get into the discussion. USC moved up to the ninth spot, and number 10 UCLA gave the Pac-12 three teams in the top 10 for the first time since November of 2016. So good for them. And for Kentucky and South Carolina, they both drop out of the poll. And Cincinnati drops out of the poll as well after losing to UCF. So, Mike, hey, Tennessee and the Ohio State, number two for the AP. It's crazy to me.
And this is crazy, but this is why the AP poll is trash. Go ahead and rank. Like, ESPN normally updates their stuff very quickly, right? It took them a while to update this AP poll. Why? Because they had to figure out how to get 2 twos in there and not a 3, right? I mean, literally. The thing is if you want to put Tennessee at 2, just put them at 2. They have more first place votes if that's what you want to go by, right? And then just put Ohio State at 3. Stop with the BS, man. Thank God for the college football playoff coming out where there can't be any ties.
Well, my thing is this, man. If you look at it, it's a wake-up call, man. I think people are worried about Ohio State. I think people are worried at what they can do. Okay, let me tell you this. When you're looking at statistics, you can see that okay, CJ Stroud had what about 365 yards against Penn State, but realistically, he actually struggled in that game because yeah, you can make his completions look good by giving them screens, giving them dump offs to the guy. Guys are wide open. He's making those passes all game long. But we need to see more down the field throws. We need to see more of those NFL throws. I just don't see it a lot. I see it a few times a game. And if you look at CJ Stroud's resume, they're all over his resume. But when you watch him throughout the game, it's not a lot of them. He's doing a lot of screens, dump offs. He's keeping that percentage
What
up
does
high,
this
that
have to do
completion
with the AP
percentage.
poll?
Listen, let me get finished with what I'm saying. And you look at Tennessee. I think those guys are for real. They are a real threat to the national title this year. Their offense is easily the best offense in the nation. They're not playing for numbers. They getting chunk yardage. They get deep balls. They got different receivers. They got a receiver that's breaking the record, and he wasn't even their number one receiver to start the year. So what my thing is, Tennessee's offense is for real. I think people are taking Tennessee more serious these days. It's not a knock to Ohio State. It's just saying that, hey, Tennessee might just be up there with those guys. I think so as well. Tennessee looked great. I didn't expect them to come out and do Kentucky like that. That's like 5 wins against ranked opponents for Tennessee this year versus whatever Ohio State did. 1 win versus a ranked opponent. That's what the AP poll is looking at. I mean, no one just outright believes in the AP poll, but I mean, you got to put the numbers in there somewhere.
Hey, EG said there's a clear number two team. And I mean, hey, you ain't wrong about that. Tennessee freight train coming.